it's time. Breaking down the stories, every view will unwind. From left to right, we'll see the light. It's balance, we're chasing, no fighters fight. Curtis still beats, walking it straight. Let's hear both sides, let's communicate. Politics and reason, let's find the truth. Curtis still beats here to bridge it for you. Debates, insights, it's all on the screen. Curtis still be keeping it keen. Hit subscribe, stay a while, let's dive in deep with Curtis. So be the combos you need. The combos you need. Debates, insights, it's all on the screen. Curtis Selby keeping it keen. Hit subscribe, stay a while, let's dive in deep with Curtis Selby. The convo's unique. Curtis Selby talking it straight. Let's hear both sides, let's communicate. Politics and reason, let's find the truth. Curtis Selby's here to bridge it for you. Debates, insights, it's all on the screen. Curtis Selby keeping it keen. Hit subscribe, stay a while, let's dive in deep with Curtis Selby. The combos you need. The combos you need. The combos you need.
Greetings, everyone. It is I, Curtis Selby, the Tired Midnight Blogger. What blogs in this case at 2:05 p.m. I am your voice of Northern Oklahoma. I don't have a news music thing yet. Nope, that's not newsy. Anyway, it is as it is. I will greet everyone in the chat and then dive into the news of Northern Oklahoma. I know you're all on tenterhooks to know what's going on in this state. Hail and well met, John Ponterero. His name is John Ponterero. So, what I decided would be the best top news thing for the day is Governor Stitt is calling for state input on potential Medicaid funding cuts. Now, some of you may know that he has had devastating criticisms from the Tired Midnight Blogger, what blogs at midnight. Governor Stitt did retaliate from these devastating criticisms by saying, "Who is that?" John Ponterero saying hello to Stream Elements and saying hog report. I may do a hog report today. Who knows? I'm trying to only do an hour. So let's get the news on from the Daily Oklahoman. Alexia Aston sounds like an action hero if ever there was one. As U.S. House Republicans mull over budget cuts, Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt said the proposed slash to Medicaid dollars would impact state funds, rural hospitals, and healthcare service providers. Now, I'm going to point out that Newsweek had said that there were not going to be any Medicaid cuts. So, as a side note, I'm going to say, what the heck? But anyway, House Republicans have proposed $880 billion in savings and cuts from the House Energy and Commerce Committee, an amount that tax policy experts, those experts, say would likely necessitate cuts to Medicaid, the program that provides health insurance to 72 million low-income Americans. On Thursday, Colorado Governor Jared Polis, National Governors Association Chair, and Stitt, who serves as the NGA Vice Chair, lots of vice going on in Oklahoma, issued a statement saying, as governors representing the 55 states and territories, this might explain where Obama got that mistake, we are committed to advocating for a robust and efficient health and human services system, including Medicaid. NGA supports flexibility and waiver opportunities and funding for state and territory designated Medicaid Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program, otherwise known as SNAP, and temporary assistance for needy families, 10 programs. Without consultation and proper planning, congressionally proposed reductions to Medicaid would impact state budgets, rural hospitals, and healthcare service providers, said Stitt and Polis. It is necessary for governors to have a seat at the table when discussing any reforms and cuts to Medicaid funding. States and territories should be afforded more flexibility when it comes to administering these programs in a manner that best suits the needs of our citizens. How many Oklahomans are on Sooner Care? An analysis by KFF, no, not KFC, KFF, which is formerly known as the Kaiser Family Foundation, shows that the federal government pays 67% of the cost of traditional Medicaid and 90% of the cost of Medicaid expansion. The latest data from the Oklahoma Health Care Authority reveal that 1,038,625 Oklahomans are enrolled in Sooner Care, the state's Medicaid program. That's about a quarter of the state's population. Over half of enrollees are children. Here we see someone who is quite upset about these things. I really have no idea who that is, though. In 2021, 54.5% of births, I assume in Oklahoma, were covered by Sooner Care. According to OHCA data of Sooner Care enrollees, 70.2% are under federal poverty line status. So there's that. What do you think about that? Do you think there will be Medicaid cuts? Do you think that we will be able to cut the budget or meet the budget without cutting it? I love your comments in the chat. Also, I have a poll going on asking what you think of Governor Stitt. So far, 50% say no, they're not happy with Governor Stitt. The other 50% say he's too tall and it scares me. Yeah, if I was allowed to vote, I think I would probably vote for that he's too tall and it scares me category. Let me take a minute to advertise for our quote unquote sponsor. And no, I actually don't have sponsors yet, but I'm trying to practice. This would be Canada Canines at Whiskey Flats. These lovable dogs are bred with love and care by experts who know what they're doing. They breed these Great Danes and Cavalier King Charles Spaniels. The puppies come with AKC regulations and vet records. Just look at those. How can you resist? You know you need a dog. You need a puppy. Well, they can be reached, not necessarily 24/7, though you can probably send the email 24/7 at Sonia Canaday. That's Sonja, SONGA CANADAY at yahoo.com. There is also a phone number I'm going to give out. This is so professional. Gary Canaday, he's got a phone number today. The phone number is at 580-763-3846. That is 580-763-3846. And no, this is not one of those 800 numbers that you call to get free estimates on government grants. These are puppies with beautiful waggy tails, with lovely scruffy ears. You just have to scratch in between. Look at these dogs. And yeah, Facebook doesn't like me. So that is my pretend advertisement. Please let me know what you think in the chat. One of these days, I'll get around to looking up how much money it actually costs to get things like this and start putting that on my Patreon page and or in the chat thing below, whatever that's called. So the next news element is that Tonkawa now has water, and it is no longer brown and possibly, arguably, safe to drink. A local Tonkawa resident was quoted. Dare go without getting a copyright strike. Probably will get one anyway. But yes, Tonkawa residents are very happy they stayed strong, if in some cases smelly, while we went without any water other than what the stores were kind enough to donate. I hope that they were compensated, but I don't really know. Again, I'm practicing with this stuff. But that is the news in Tonkawa, Oklahoma. Water everywhere and many drops to drink. So let us go to advertise for Tonkawa Chinese. Gotta tell you, I would love it if these guys really were my sponsor. This is, I don't know if they'll let me open it up because, again, Facebook is being a poo-poo head to me lately. The China restaurant. No, I want their website. Where's their website? I bet it won't open up. I bet it won't open up. Facebook. Meet the Facebook. Here it is. The China restaurant of Tonkawa, Oklahoma. Great place to eat. One of the, probably, I would say, nearly the best place to eat in Tonkawa on a Sunday. China restaurant Tonkawa of Oklahoma, open 6 days a week to serve you. Their hours of operation are Sunday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. for lunch and 4:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. for a dinner. They are closed daily from 2:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m., but they remain closed all day on Saturdays. They have an incredible menu. You can find them on 209 East Grand Avenue in Tonkawa, Oklahoma. That's 209 East Grand Avenue. And their phone number, if you want to order some takeout, which you should do so today, is 580-628-2300. Once again, that's 580-628-2300. They were closed during the water issue, but are now currently open. Take a look at that menu. It just makes your mouth water. They have the egg rolls. They have some incredible egg drop soup. They have kung pao shrimp, curry shrimp with onion, curry beef with onion, kung pao beef. I just love saying kung pao. It's fun. Mongolian chicken or beef, in case you want to crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and see the lamentation of the women. And Szechuan chicken and beef. So hurry on over today to the Chinese restaurant of Tonkawa. You will be glad you did. Tell them the Tired Blogger sent you, and you'll get 0 discounts. They will just be confused because, as I've said, this is just for practice at the moment. All right. Howdy, accounting sheep. Hail and well met. I have somehow been kicked off of Discord. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Facebook is also giving me fits. So there it is. Accounting Sheep now is hungry. Any chance they have a 1,700 mile delivery radius? They do not. However, Hideaway Pizza in Oklahoma used to have a policy that they would deliver as far out as Hawaii, but if memory serves, it was with a $2,000 delivery fee. I don't know that anyone ever took them up on that, but there it is. I may have to do one for Hideaway Pizza just for fun. So what's the next thing of the news? We've got 42 minutes yet to go. Let's see what they have on the News Cow of K County. Great news source. Almost as good as the Tired Midnight Blogger blogs. No, they're actually better. But I am catching up on them. Be afraid, News Cow. Be very afraid. Actually, no, don't be afraid. I'm just here as a YouTuber. So, your nose for news in K County. Indeed, the News Cow. High school bowlers compete in Cushing, which I've been seeing quite a bit of lately. Cushing on March the 1st, high school bowlers representing the hub competed at the state all-star tournament held at Frontier Bowl in Cushing. All-star, you're a rock star, you bowl for us, hey now. Bowlers from Tonkawa High School, Frontier High School, and Ponca City High School competed. The hub team was made up of bowlers from Tonkawa and Ponca City. Note, though, that none of these are wearing bowler hats. What's up with that? 11 teams took part and competed 8 games of seeding, with the 3 lowest scoring teams being eliminated. Exterminate! Exterminate! The hub team was eliminated after seeding. Wah, wah, wah. However, they had 2 high-scoring games, 192 and 199, which would mean something if I knew squat about bowling. Coach Jessica Hamlin said, even though during the season the schools are competing against each other, the bowlers support and encourage each other. This made being a team easier. I was glad to see them all enjoy themselves. All the coaches for the team at the hub look forward to the next season, which should start back up in mid-October. Holy cow, that's a picture. Well, I'm distracted now. So there it is. Bowling in Cushing. That is news in northern Oklahoma. And one more thing, and then I'll go pretend to have another sponsor for practice, maybe. 2 News of Oklahoma reports, can't believe it. Pelicans make stop in Tulsa during northern migration. I would play it. Well, you know what? I'll play it anyway. Hopefully the noise comes through, but even if not, we'll get circles spinning.
Inflation and economic uncertainty have affected all of us. But if you have a structured settlement or annuity,
forget it. No. We don't want your stinking advertisement. We want to advertise for northern Oklahoma things. Although that may be a northern. Oh, JG Wentworth, they can get stuff. Birds from around the nation are migrating north for the summer, with some making stops up there in Tulsa. 2 news viewers called the station asking about the big white birds they were seeing as they drove down Riverside. Well, those birds are American white pelicans. I can just imagine the call now. I saw this bird. It was as big as a cow. It had an alien riding on its back, and it said he was going to probe me. Every year in the fall, the species flies south as their habitats begin to freeze over in the north. Not to be confused with Dr. Freeze. I'm Mr. Freeze-Meister. They're looking for those fishing opportunities, so as more northern states, as their waterways kind of freeze up, they lose their fishing opportunities. I hate when I lose fishing opportunities. So that's why they're making those big movements, those big migrations south, said the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation Communication Specialist, Gina Donnell. See, more circles as I try to play the video. I'll bet it tries to advertise for... a structured settlement and okay, it does look like a cool advertisement, but to be honest, I just don't want to advertise for them. Anyway, she said the birds do not nest in Oklahoma, but they do use our waterways as stopping points in their journey. As Oklahoma's winter climate holds on to some of the southern warmth, a few pelicans call our state their winter vacation home. But the majority of the birds continue south to the Gulf Coast, just like a lot of those migrating retirees. Hey, look, it's Oklahoma. Well, let's keep going on to Florida. Most of them go to the Gulf Coast region, Texas, in that area, to spend the winter, and then in the springtime, they'll come back through that. There's a few of them that seem to hang around the summer, some in the winter, as long as there is open water, said retired ornithologist and member of the Tulsa Audubon Society, Jeff Cox, which also sounds like a great name for an action hero. He said seeing these prehistoric creatures in Oklahoma is truly a breathtaking sight. The pelicans aren't strangers to Oklahoma either. Pelicans are strange when they are strangers. Their faces have big beaks that are lone. Anyway, Grand Lake, there's an annual Pelican Festival in the fall. Donald said it's important as we celebrate pelicans, it's important to talk about their migration patterns. So, John Pontorero and Accounting Sheep, it is important for us to talk about their migration patterns. I got nothing. She showed to the news a research map created by Cornell University that tracks the migration patterns of the pelicans. She said you can even report bird sightings to help them with their research. As these birds migrate, the ODWC said to view them from afar and take in their beauty. I love pelicans from afar, rather like most of the women I've been in love with. So anyway, there's that. Pelicans, we have the pelicans. John Pontorero says that this is going to be Hitchcock's The Birds of 2025, and I would say no. This is going to be James Gwynn's Birdemic 4. Yeah, he made 2 more after the first one. So, James Gwynn, filming's cheaper in Oklahoma. Come out here. We'll be happy to help you make Birdemic 4. Accounting Sheep says, is it an African or European pelican? I thought they were non-migratory. And John Pontorero, all's rosy until they gather and attack. Shall we gather and attack you? At Oklahoma we will attack you. Pelicans gather round in Tulsa, and then they smack your fingers with their beaks. I wonder why I couldn't get the contract as a music writer. I don't know. It is what it is. So let's pretend to do more advertisings. Since I mentioned Hideaway Pizza, I will talk about Hideaway Pizza, even though it's really not a northern Oklahoma thing, but it is an Oklahoma thing. Hideaway Pizza. Got to tell you, it is one of the best things Oklahoma has ever thought of. It's kind of like somebody thought, let's take Oklahoma cooking skills and make pizza. And the gods did grin. So here we are. This is the website of Hideaway Pizza. It's not the best website I ever saw, but there it is. Let's see if we can get a phone number. They've got locations. They've got locations in McKinney. They've got them in Plano, Fort Smith. They have them in Arkansas and Texas, but the Oklahoma City area has 9 locations. Tulsa has 6. Bartlesville has 1. Enid has 1. And I thought, yes, Stillwater was the original Hideaway Pizza, founded in 1957. One of the first pizza restaurants in the state. The location is still owned and operated by the original Dermer family. In crust we trust. I got to tell you, if you want some great local pizza, you really want to try, if you're anywhere near one, Hideaway Pizza. They have a phone number, I'm pretty sure. And this is why I'm hoping that if I do get sponsors, I get it all figured out by then. And that's why I practice. Look, you can get donations. Where's our phone number? Oh, here we go. Let's use the phone number for the one in Stillwater. No, let's use the one in Stillwater since it's the original. Visit Stillwater. Look at that. Yeah, you can't see it though. So here, let me try and share that. Probably by the time I get it shared, all the cool stuff have gone away. Look at that. Look at them make that pizza. You are astounded. You are amazed. This is pizza making at its height, the original Hideaway in Stillwater, Oklahoma. Founded in 1957. It was originally called the Campus Hideaway and was located on 3rd Street just off the Oklahoma State University campus. When Richard and Marty had their first pizza there, he made the comment, pizza is going to be more popular than hamburgers. And that hasn't happened yet, but that is only proof that there's something wrong in the deep state. Richard got a job as a delivery driver his freshman year at OSU. 3 years later, at age 20, he and Marty bought it so they could pay for college. They changed the name to the Hideaway, set out to prove his statement while also creating a Stillwater and, frankly, a Oklahoma tradition. In 1980, they moved the restaurant to its current location, 230 South Knobloch, just across the street from OSU's first building, Old Central, which my grandfather did attend. That's all I'm going to say about that. They have continued to work hard to grow their business while employing OSU students to help them get through school. Finally, a contact page. You can contact them at hideawaypizzamail@yahoo.com. That is indeed hideawaypizzamail@yahoo.com. 405-372-4777 if you would like to call them and ask for a delivery. I don't think they still do I don't think they still keep the offer up for the Hawaiian delivery. I'm sure there's some sad story behind that, but if you are in the Stillwater area, 405-372-4777, tell them the Tired Blogger sent you, and again, you will get stunned looks of amazed non-understanding. Dang, that pizza sounds good. All right. Accounting sheep, this stream would have been useful when I was in Oklahoma City last July. The only tourist attraction we could find was the Banjo Museum. Oh, man. The band. Okay. We'll have to rectify that a little bit. So I have already talked about all the news that I have. So let's see what we can find on... let's see what we can find here. Well, let's first check the poll. We now have the lead is 50% who are asking who is Governor Stitt. So Governor Stitt, you may need to hire a better PR firm. 50% of the people in the poll are asking who you are. The poll is otherwise tied. The second place tie is that no, people are not happy with Governor Stitt, and the other 25% say he's too tall, and it scares me. Tired blogging, professionalism at its finest. Let's see what's going on in the news of the nation today. News today. Hopefully we can find something that isn't complete balderdash. All right. I'm not going to subscribe. They're balderdash. Let's look at NPR. They're not quite as terrible as some of the others. All right. Trump dismisses concerns over back and forth levies, says tariffs could go up. Was also asked how he learned how to pronounce China. President Trump says the economy is in a period of transition and can't predict if the U.S. will fall into a recession. Well, that was useful. That's the entire article. What the heck? Come on, NPR. You can write more than a sentence, can't you? I bet you have to subscribe or something to get the rest of it. Well, that's why I beg for money. I would love to subscribe to some of these people. 60 years after the Bloody Sunday in Alabama, elusive racial progress in Selma. I guess that's news, something that happened 60 years ago. Okay. 5 years ago, movie theaters closed. NPR's movie critic looks back at COVID-19. Breaking news. There was a pandemic 5 years ago. Is it just me, or is the news just not what it used to be? I may just have to do something else to cover the remaining half hour. Counting sheep, they doged everyone at NPR except for the guy who writes the headlines. I guess so. So here's your tax dollars at work. Whatever money they had left over, evidently all they can do is write a headline, a sentence, and take a photograph of him pointing at somebody. I'm pointing at you. That's right. I'm pointing at you over there, Congressman Green. Okay. Well, that was a bust. I got to tell you, the news just is not what it used to be. I'm trying to fill a gap, but it's hard to fill the gap when you've got stuff like that. Let's see if I can find some more things happening. News in northern Oklahoma. Heck, I'll take Northern Ireland if I don't find something pretty cool soon. All right, the Buffalo News, the Auburn Citizen. This is not Oklahoma. Destruction. We already talked about the wind turbine. That's not news anymore. That's February 25. We talked about the news cow. Maybe I should just stay with the news cow. They may be the best thing that we've got. Sad to say, Oklahoma does better at reporting than these other people. Because, I mean, even with the high school bowlers, we had a better reporting than that. The internet just sucks anymore. Here we go. Let's look at law enforcement logs, March 5 through 7. Hopefully this doesn't get me hurt. March 8, the following information is provided by Blackwell Police, Ponca City Police, and Kay County Sheriff's Department. March 5, at 8:44 a.m., Ponca City Police took a report on a hit and run that occurred on January 25. Okay, that's somebody's really slow at reporting. I don't mean to be mocking, but that was over a month, almost a month and a half ago. Anyway, at 11:46 a.m., Ponca City Police took an assault report at Little Caesars. I can just imagine it now. I said I wanted anchovies. Yeah, that sounds like Kay County. At 1:18 p.m., Ponca City Police took a report on a 2-vehicle accident at L.A. Can and East Dam Road. I hope everyone was okay. At 2:40 p.m., Ponca City Fire and Police responded to 600 block of Greenbrier for report of a gas meter that was hit. The tired blogger was nowhere near the scene. At 6:11 p.m., PCPD received a report of 2 juveniles who brandished a handgun in the 400 block of South 4th Street. A report was made. March 6th, Osage County requested assistance with a single vehicle accident on Highway 60 at Raintree. At 12:11 p.m., PCPD took a report. Oh, this is sad. I'm not even going to joke about this one at all. At one of the middle schools, after a 14-year-old female claimed to have been assaulted and was taken to an urgent care. That's terrible. All right. I don't know that I'll even want to report on these because these are mentioning names. And with my luck, I would just be in trouble. But anyway, if you are interested, the News Cow has law enforcement logs, not to be confused with the captain's log. Let's do this. This is much more fun. The News Cow has NOKH's Pet of the Week. It is a dog. Oh, look at that dog. Named Jenny. I wish that I had Jenny, girl. I wish that I had Jenny, girl. Where can I find a doggy like that? Well, you can find her. The internet makes me mad sometimes, mad sometimes. The news cow. I get you guys want money. I do too. I guess that's what I need to do is just have my site just evaporate whenever someone tries to go to it if they don't want to pay. All right. Let's see if I can get it read before it evaporates. Jenny is a 7-month-old, 27-pound, medium-sized mixed breed. She came to the shelter on December 12th of 2024. She is currently at a foster home. She has received her rabies vaccine, Bordetella vaccine, DHPP vaccine, microchip, heartworm, flea and tick preventative, and has been spayed. For more information, call NOKHS at 580-767-8877. That's 580-767-8877. Or email adopt@nokhs.com. That's adopt@nokhs.com. Look at her. She's adorable, and she has that little napkin. Free kisses. She's a sweet baby girl, so somebody needs to adopt her. I think that Connie Cleary, hail and well met, I think you should adopt her. Hello, sorry I'm late. That's okay. You're taking care of doggy, or well, maybe not doggies, but birdies and hamsters and birds. Oh my. She's driving home, just got home, and will be in listening mode till situated. That is okay. I'm going to try and make it another 20 minutes, something like that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I should make these half-hour programs like regular news things. It seems like there is about a half-hour worth of news in northern Oklahoma, maybe not an hour's worth. Here's a story. PTC helps local business owner expand. I know local businesses are always in need of help. Small towns are hard to have a business in. Great to have a business in if you can make it, but hard to have one in sometimes. Pioneer Technology Center is celebrating Career and Technical Education Month by highlighting the impact of its business and industry successes. One such story is Kristen Lawson, owner of Under My Wing Academy, LLC, who transformed her small at-home daycare into small-scale child care center with help from Pioneer Tech's business and industry services team. Lawson faced many challenges while trying to expand her business. She originally planned to build or buy a facility, but struggled with financial planning, business structuring, and the high costs of construction and property. Despite these setbacks, she was determined to grow her business and provide quality, accessible childcare for families in Ponca City. Pioneer Tech Entrepreneurial Services Coordinator and Small Business Development Center Advisor, who I maybe need to call one of these days, Ben Evans, worked with Lawson to improve her financial plan, identify funding sources, and organize her business structure. When Marlin's Place offered her a leasing opportunity, he helped adjust her business plan to fit the new location and leasing model. He also guided her through the process of registering her business as an LLC. Reflecting on her experience, Lawson said, Pioneer Tech was not only helpful, but essential in helping me start my business. Ben offered encouragement, and we worked through other options when our first didn't come through. Now we have an amazing working relationship with my bank, and we are thriving. The business plan was also essential in helping me pitch to the city and leaders. I felt like an actual business owner when I worked with Ben at PTC. And believe me, I do know that feeling of not really feeling like an actual business owner, but yet trying to run a business. Before that, I felt like an underpaid babysitter. I get it. I totally get it. Now I believe in my mission and that my small business is going to make a real change in our city and beyond as we grow and expand. Applause to Lawson. With support from Pioneer Tech and local community partners, Lawson successfully expanded Under My Wing Academy, LLC into a full-scale child care center offering flexible, around-the-clock child care to families in Ponca City. Her vision has become a reality, helping working parents and strengthening the local economy. God bless everyone involved in that. Lawson Success is one example of how Pioneer Tech's BIS team supports local businesses. In the past year, Pioneer Tech has helped 253 businesses grow and succeed. That is fantastic. For more information, visit www.pioneertech.edu. That is Pioneer, that's with two E's, for those of you who can't spell like the tired blogger, pioneertech.edu, or call 580-762-8336. Once again, that number is 580-762-8336. Tell them the tired blogger sent you, and again, they will respond with baffled confusion. Boy, that was fun. Okay. Kapla, hail and well met, Gorilla's Censored Thoughts. What other news program actually talks to the chat live? Tell me, do you know of any such thing? I don't know of any such thing. Gorilla Censored Thoughts, wonderful content creator, designed my song and is helping me out with the surprise announcement that I have for tomorrow's stream. And yes, Gorillas, at least for a while, I'm moving my Tuesday stream to Monday because it seems to fit my work schedule better. So when I do it tomorrow, don't think that you've had a brain fog and the day is off. It's that I'm moving the Tuesday stream to Mondays. Partly because I have every other Monday off, which means every other Monday I won't be stressed about getting the stream out. Every other Monday I will be stressed about getting the stream out. So I have 15 minutes left. Let's pretend advertise. All right. And for the last pretend advertisement, I have chosen, you really just don't have any better choice if you're in Northern Oklahoma than Northern Oklahoma College. It's a wonderful school. They take their academics very seriously. It literally was one of the best choices I ever made in my life. It's just simple truth. Most of my best friends still come from there. And yes, they're going to actually be playing something. They're playing Kinzer Performing Arts Center concert thing. There's a concert thing right there. So be impressed. Concert thing right there. Rock of Ages, that's what it is, at the Key PAC, 2 p.m. Then the home Mavs have softball versus Fort Scott at 3 p.m. on March 9th. And then they start the second 8 weeks of the semester on March 10th. So there it is. But wonderful college, wonderful programs. If you're wanting to improve your life or deepen your mind, but you have to do it on a budget, you're not lucky enough to be, some senator's son that can go to Ivy League, you definitely will make the right choice going to NOC. It has 3 locations, one in Enid, one in Stillwater, one in Tonkawa, the lovely original site in Tonkawa. In Enid, you can find them at address 100 South University, Enid, Oklahoma. And their number is 580-242-6300. Once again, 580-242-6300. Stillwater also has a location that is at 615 North Monroe, Stillwater, Oklahoma. I know that NOC and Stillwater have partnered together for a long, long time. Essentially, at least in my day, you could get pretty nearly all of your credits for your freshman and sophomore years at NOC and do it at a significant reduction in pay, but not a reduction in quality, and then get your actual degree at OSU. So if you would like to do that at Stillwater, you can call them at 580-628-6900. That number, once again, 580-628-6900. And the original location in the lovely hometown of Tonkawa on 1220 East Grand. Their number is 580-628-6200. Once again, that number is 580-628-6200. Don't you dare tell them that the Tired Blogger sent you, because they will probably not be happy to be confused. All right. Another streamer screwing up my schedule. I didn't mean to do it. It's my work schedule. And I may only do that for a month anyway, just to see if it does work any better. So we have about 10 minutes left. I think for the last 10 minutes, I will be sharing some more YouTube community related news. Essentially, some of you know about LDG Free the Net. He is developing an app. His aim, his hope is to free us from the big tech overlords. So I've gotten his okay to play a couple of his advertisements. And so that is how I'm going to end this stream, as sharing the advertisement for LDG Free the Net. Algorithm cracked. Blink of an eye and hello to 50,000 plus subscribers. If I was smart, I would probably be listening to him a lot closer. But let's take a listen to what he has to say.
It's official. It was shocking, but in the end, wow, it is official. It was shocking, but in the end, we were victorious. I put everything on the line, breaking through my fears, overcoming the anxiety, avoiding the strikes, even evading any censorship or shadow ban. And we not only met our goal, but we busted it right open to dust. 1 3-minute video, no flashy thumbnail, no over-the-top budget production, no catchy meme or cute and fuzzy animal, just a voice, a logo, and a message. And it just rocked YouTube with a force that any genuine content creator would love to have their expression generated. That led to over 3 million impressions, 50,000 views, and 10,465 subscribers. I literally could not believe my eyes as it happened. I couldn't even sleep. I sat and watched as the numbers came in, and my years of being a content creator, working my butt off, trying to get seen, spread a message, gather a following, making flashy content, catchy graphics, fancy intros, covering popular topics, finding a personality, dealing with the trolls, basically everything you would think that would be needed in the game that is successful content creation, being reduced to a receipt. When you have to spend money so your so-called platform agrees to release the straps that bind you to the darkness that is their algorithm, what do? I can tell you what I did. I had no choice. So I made the call. I utilized YouTube promotions to get my voice on the front page of the platform for the chance that you would find me and click. I started small to learn the system, figured out the variables and settings, gathered information from others who attempted to utilize this feature, tested the system, and came up with the best plan of action to maximize returns. And it worked. People clicked, people listened, and people engaged. After 3 years of doing things the hard way and only reaching 500 subs, this one action catapulted us to over 11,000 subscribers that actually connected with the message. When I thought all this time that no one cared, that I wasn't good enough, I was wrong. They just didn't see me. So to all the content creators out there, when you're told you have to do this and have to do that to be a successful content creator, don't listen. you are doing nothing wrong. It's just no one knows you're there. Take it from a person who just busted the platform, exposing a true reason why you are not being seen. If watching paint dry can get over 1 million views, then there are people who would click on your content. Whatever it is, in a heartbeat, if our so-called platforms would loosen the ropes, even a little, we would all grow. And I plan to change things. So I want to thank each and every one of you who is listening, who are giving me a chance, who are taking the risk. It's hard to trust anyone today, I get it. And if it sounds too good to be true, that's a double whammy. So let me be clear. To you, and more importantly to them, I will be releasing more content that will go into more details. And later this year, freethenet.org will go officially live. If you choose to stay around, I plan to show you what a free net can actually do. Because I plan to expose much more than this recent corrupted practice that proves without any doubt. There are millions of people dying to hear you, to watch you, they're just behind a paywall. Now imagine what it would be like on a platform that has no limiters. I promise you will soon, and there is nothing they can do to stop it. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.
Very promising there. Gorilla Censor Thoughts paid for them with only one video on his channel. I am not exactly sure how he's done all this, but I know that he did not, in fact, use Boostify. He's very adamant that he did not, and I will take him at his word. He may be many things, but I do think he is an honest man. Otherwise, I would quit dealing with him. How many spy drones disguised as pelicans? I tell you, so many spy drones disguised as pelicans. They all come from China. China is spying on us with pelican disguised drones. They're trying to get our Oklahoma technology. Sadly, it's probably true. And I'm going to play one more of his videos, and then I shall call it a stream. The algorithm is not your friend. Here is the truth, LDG, free the net.
Lie to your friends. You can lie to your family. You can even lie to yourself. But you can't lie to the algorithm. They use it to control you in ways that borders slavery. They know what you do, how and why you do it, and how to get you to do anything. They know who you are, who you say you are, and how to get others to see you the way they want you to be seen. They know what you believe, why you believe it, and how to get you to believe something else. They literally have your future clicks on a graph with dollar signs on the why. They know what you think, why you thought it, and how to get you to think something else. They know what you say, who you say it to, and how to get no one else to hear it. And they only have this power because you give your hard-earned rights and information away for free. Hashtag Return Zero. Online privacy is about to get a serious upgrade. And there is truly nothing they can do about it. If we do it the right way, and they know it. And your lives will be better for it. Teaching, work, play, family, finance, healthcare, industry, religion, community, beliefs, even politics and government itself. The possibilities are endless. Join the revolution. freethenet.org. Your data, your rights, your value, your terms and conditions at default. Sometimes doing the right thing means doing what they're not willing to do. Create a truly decentralized program for people. Give the users absolute control over themselves and the ability to connect with others. And most importantly, give up any control of it. A self-contained, user-centric program designed to interact with others online, where no single person or group has the keys, making the internet itself the actual platform, like it was designed for in the first place. Do you get where we are going with this? It's going to take time, yes, but we will get there. This isn't rocket science, but it will be made correctly and released when it's actually finished. Whether you support us or not, we want your input because it is happening one way or another. We will give true freedom a chance to work. We just need to finish designing it. You deserve the option to have more power over yourself than they have on you as of right now. Share your email with us if you are interested in a free net, designed the right way that solves so much by doing so little. Hint, hint, hashtag Project Prometheus, online privacy, free speech, Meta UBI, fair use AI, anonymous monetization, universal affiliation. More to come. Thanks for listening. See you next time.
Huzzah! There it is. He literally dropped over $600 on YouTube promotions. And yeah, I know he did do that. I have done that myself, but not with the same success he had. So I'm going to tip my hat off to him. And definitely, if I do use YouTube promotions again, I'm going to take a stop by his app and shoot him a text for some advice before I so do. So there it is. All the news you can lose at the Tired Blogger, What Blogs at Midnight, the voice of Northern Oklahoma. Going to say thank you to everyone in the chat. Promote their channels, and then call it a stream. John Ponerero, thank you very much. Hail and well met. Thank you so much for the support, for the watches, for the links, for the information. You're a wonderful human being. God bless you. I need to figure out how to do a hog report. Accounting sheet. Hail and well met. A wonderful YouTube creator, does some wonderful music and some other stuff, but mine is having a senior moment. Please check out Accounting Sheet. Wonderful human being here. He's also hungry and wondering if they have a 1,700-mile delivery radius. Like I say, they used to deliver to Hawaii, or so they said. I'm assuming somebody called their bluff because I haven't seen that on their menus for about a decade. They dodged everyone at NPR except for the guy who writes the headlines. Ho, 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 John Ponterero, ho, ho, ho. I skipped over Connie Cleary. I'm so sorry. Thank you very much. Hail and well met. Beautiful bird woman of YouTube. Check out her second channel, Fluff Chick Productions. She makes lots of wonderful videos of beautiful birds, cute little hamsters, often accompanied with great Enya music. Since it's shorts, they usually have that available on there. But I have learned that you can't put that short into a actual video. You get a YouTube strike on the video, but not on the short. Go figure. But I'm glad they don't, because it lets her make some really beautiful videos. She also does some crafty things. She did some amazing decorations for Halloween. Check her out. Another wonderful creator here, Gorilla's Censored Thoughts. Does wonderful watch parties, wonderful commentaries. The Cigar Lounge is a fun place to go. Check out this gentleman's content. He made my song. So incredibly creative. And he looks great in a tuxedo. So, I haven't come up yet with a parting for this particular segment. I wish I sounded like Paul Harvey. I loved his. Paul Harvey, good day. I don't know. I got to figure out something. Tired blogger, good day. Have a wonderful Sunday. I will hopefully see you tomorrow, when after work I have an announcement to make. Some of you probably already figured it out because I'm not very transparent, and I've sent emails to several of you. But yes, announcement on the growth, advancement, the success of the Tired Blogger, and it is all due to every one of you wonderful people. Every one of you has contributed immensely, and I can't thank you enough. And who knows, maybe one of these days we'll all be making a living puffing at cigars and advertising for people. Hey, and let's not forget Charlotte Nightstar the Werewolf is going live today. Huzzah! My whatchamacallit, Discord has been down for some reason. It like won't let me back in. So my apologies for that. But yeah, go check out Charlotte Nightstar the Werewolf. I will if I get the chance. Today, lately, life has just been busy. Please check her out. Wonderful content creator. Very original, beautiful songwriting, interviews, very engaging, wonderful voice. Ow! Check out Charlotte Nightstar, the Werewolf. Much love to all here. And send the link on Facebook. Okay, sounds wunderbar. I make no promises, not because I don't want to be on there, but because I'm so busy anymore. But if I get the chance, at the very, very least, I will be in the chat. So, all right. I love everybody. Buzz, buzz, buzz. And have a wonderful weekend. I'm not even going to repeat that, but yeah, sure. That could happen. It would happen, actually, if I had such a thing. I know, because one time I took one just for fun. That's a story for another day. Big hugs, love to all. Have a wonderful weekend, and hopefully see some of you, hopefully as many as possible, at Charlotte Nightstar the Werewolf stream in just a little bit. Love y'all.